Hi, you are currently being recorded. Hi, you are currently being recorded. Hi, you are currently
Welcome back. We'll get started here shortly. Alright, it's almost time. Are you ready? Here we go! Four, three, two, one. It is time. Please welcome your host, best-selling romantic suspense author Hannah Blakely, and Mr. B.
Hi guys.
How about those
Cheers!
Chiefs?
How is everyone?
Not even just a bit Coke. It's not even...
Yeah, it's Coke and nothing's super fun, but
Back to back.
Chiefs.
Going for the three-peat.
As you can tell, we've been a little happy about this, a little excited. Oh yeah, I'm Anna, by the way. I guess we've kind of seen. I'm so excited about the Chiefs. I totally am off my game here. So, anyways, hi, welcome. I'm Anna. This is Mr. B, better known as Christian, better known as my better half, or my half.
Other half, I think, is probably, yeah.
Let's see here. I'm going to get over here so I can see who all is with us.
I'm just trying to find the wheel.
We got, hey, Lisa. Hello. And there's Miss Abby. Hello. Okay, so I see two comments. Oh, and there's Nicole. Hello. Happy Tuesday for the bowling alley. Good to see you too, and bye. Good luck.
Are we not seeing
We're
comments?
only seeing YouTube comments for some reason right now.
Facebook. I'm telling you, I've been
It.
posting the link to the YouTube because once again we're not getting any comments from Facebook, and I'm looking and it says we have people signed in, so we're gonna go away from Facebook. It'll take some time, but
I think we're gonna have to, because I can't, like,
it's just repeatedly problem after problem after problem. And now people are jumping off of YouTube and going on to Facebook. Wrong direction.
Go the other way.
Go the other way. Go on.
Well, no, I think that might have been Nicole. She popped off because she was bowling.
This one
but
got smaller and this one got bigger.
Yeah. If you can possibly watch from YouTube, that would be great. You just have to go to YouTube and type in what Anna Blakely author, I think. Hang on a second. I think he's getting the link for you guys. I am so sorry. I don't know why it's doing this.
Because Zuck.
Yeah. Well, hang on. If you'll give us just a minute, we're trying, because we have a lot of fun stuff to talk about and a lot of exciting stuff to do. We got a Q&A tonight.
We kind of need your
we need
participation,
you guys,
because we have a Q&A tonight. So we might just have to postpone the Q&A until Facebook can get their head out of their ass and give us.
I know we're watching.
I want this. I hate your computer.
I'm sorry.
Copy that, please. I don't know why your mouse just can't be a normal mouse. She's got her mouse set up different than my mouse, and it just pisses me off.
Are you ready?
Yeah, paste it right there. It's fine.
Why didn't it? It didn't.
Because you didn't copy it, probably. Because I don't know where that just went. Is that it? Okay.
I think you closed it out. Oh yeah, go up to. You have to. Oh yeah.
need to copy that.
All right, it should.
It was highlighted.
Oh, sorry. Oh, give me
Hi,
a second. I'm so sorry.
How about that game? Wasn't that crazy? And the funny thing is, they played the exact same play last year in the Eagles game.
It's not letting me. Why is it not letting me?
I don't know.
Wait a
If you
minute.
had
I
a
got it.
normal
I have
mouse where you
another.
could just
Would
right-click.
Anyway, give me a minute. Ah! Okay, it's already all right. So let's just do this. Oh, because I know why. That was my fault. I was doing it wrong. Sorry. There you go. There's the link to YouTube. So, oh, I'm seeing more people. Yay. Hello. So for those of you who are watching from Facebook, if you're commenting, we cannot see any of your comments from some reason. Oh, wait, though. Now, how did that work? Okay, so Denise is on here.
Denise, are you
hello.
on the Facebook Romance by chance? Because we only have one person checking in from Romance. And we have one person from Facebook making it through. So
we've got like 14 people watching on Facebook that we can't see any of your comments right now.
So if we ignore you tonight, it's either because we can't see your comment or we just want to ignore you.
Stop it. We don't.
Good excuse to
Stop.
We have a good reason.
We don't ignore you guys. Don't listen to him. Okay, well, for right now, let's at least we can go in and say hi to who all is here.
Jason's on
Oh,
YouTube.
hey, Jason. Janice, hello.
Louise going over to YouTube
hey,
for
Louise.
us. Janice again.
Melanie, hey. Brenda, Jason, Kelsey brothers have nothing on your dancing skills. Nice. Oh,
this one.
Ashley.
This one's got jokes. Yeah, she's got jokes.
Hi, all on YouTube.
Sorry, I know it's Mr. B's favorite.
What?
Oh,
what are you?
Walker.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Hi, Sarah. Hi,
yeah,
Louise.
Ashley likes Walker, and she knows you don't. So, hey, Louise. Yes, it was slow in the beginning.
Denise is on Romance.
Okay,
so she's the only one on Romance. Well,
okay,
not on Romance. She must have.
So apparently, if you get on to hear from my Anna Blakely Romance page and click on the link, you should be able to comment. We should be able to see you, or my YouTube, which is Anna Blakely Author. The link's in the comments there. I have no idea why it's doing this.
Yeah, because it's right there on Angels.
Yep. I don't know.
It's the same link whether you're on your author page or the Angels. It gives the same thing.
Yeah.
I just lost it again. Right there. Right?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry. Janice said she can't comment on other people's comments in YouTube. You can't do that.
I don't remember. I thought there was a way, but Janice is on there, so I'm not. So obviously she knows that there's not a way. I just thought there was.
I swear one of these days we'll figure this out. We've only been doing this for like almost a year. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now there's like a delay. There we go. I don't know. He's trying to figure that out. But while he does, just to throw it out there to remind you guys, while he's messing with that, Marked for Vengeance comes out on February 27th, and that is book 7 in my Mark series.
I can put people in timeout on YouTube.
Oh shit.
Ash. I can put you in timeout. YouTube timeout.
Hey, she wasn't the only one who liked Walker.
I could see if Eve is on. I hope Eve's on. Really Eve Candress. If you don't know who Eve Candress is, she makes some outstanding gifts, and I can't share them all tonight because some of them are getting shipped. But I have some to share later. But I'm gonna get some like Facebook jail medallions and YouTube timeout. Yeah,
that would be funny.
All right. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, yeah. Donna, yes, I can see you. So she's watching it from the romance page. Okay, so if you're on Facebook, if you want to be able for us to be able to see your comments and things, if you can at least go to my Anna Blakely Romance page on Facebook and access the link that way, and then we should be able to see your comments. So either there or YouTube. I'm really sorry, you guys. I don't know what the heck's going on. Hey, Trisha Lynn, no worries. Oh, yay for baby kitties. I can't wait to see pictures. let's see.
Jethro.
You guys are not gonna let me forget that one, are you? I'm not getting rid of Jethro, am I? I have a feeling. I don't know. I just don't know if I can write a Jethro.
All right. So are these coming through? Okay.
Yours
Louise and Melanie, I just tagged you in comments on Facebook. I think if you hit the @ it brings up your actual profile, and I clicked on it, and then it highlighted your name, and then it on my side.
Yep, Sandy, I
Kelly.
see you. Hello.
Where's she chiming in from? She might be on romance.
Are you on romance?
We got
Sandy?
5 on romance now. Wow, there's Donna. Yes,
so
she's on romance. We can see her. Good. Okay.
All right. Well, at least we got options.
And the Chief, Donna's coming to us from the Chief's second home, which is Las Vegas.
Yeah,
we own that place.
Ah.
Yeah, Louise, I put the @ sign, and then I started typing Louise, and then when I did, your profile popped up. And so I clicked on it, and then I just started typing my message, and that's how it made what it made. So, yeah, yes, Ruth, we got you.
Hey, Ruth. Hello.
So Facebook romance is working, or Anna Blakely romance is working, and YouTube is working.
Yeah.
Outstanding. All right, now I got to figure out if I can find this wheel and get the wheel up.
The only Super Bowl comment. Donna says the only Super Bowl comment. Wait. The only Super Bowl comment I'll make is a cool drinking game created anytime Taylor Swift was mentioned or shown on camera. I had to take a shot. Lots of drunk people first quarter. I bet. That's so funny. I did. Okay, so I saw there was a comedian. I don't know his name. He was on TikTok. I think somebody sent it to me yesterday, and I know I shared it with the girls, but it was this comedian, and he was talking about how so many people are so mad at Taylor Swift. They're like, she's ruining football, she's ruining the game. And he's like, so he said, I was so out of it, like behind the times, and I didn't know what was going on. He said, I thought she actually like did something to ruin football or to ruin a football game. And he was like, and then I realized she's just going to the games. She's just watching her boyfriend and being supportive of her boyfriend. And this is a guy who's up on stage, and he's like, if I had seen where, Taylor Swift ran onto the field and snapped one of the players' legs like a twig, she's ruining the game. He's like, or if I saw her, shooting, I know. I know, that would be kind of been like if she was just like superhero strong like that. She probably, if anybody could do it,
we could sign her.
But that's true too. She could be the first female NFL player. And then she could sing national anthem at her home game and do her halftime show.
I'd rather have Pink though.
Oh, as a player?
Yeah.
But she'd probably kick ass.
Because she looks pretty tough, and
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So
Taylor on the sideline being a cheerleader.
The comedian said something about, or like, he's like, I expected to see something like she lit off fireworks and fired them at the field, in the middle of the game. She's ruining the game. He's like, and then she's just going to the game and watching football. And he's like, get over yourself. He was going off, and I found it quite amusing that a guy was saying it, and so I don't know. Anyway, I thought it was funny, but
so initially I did not care for it. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do something here and it's not working, but I didn't really care. I mean, it bothered me because it was like all the time you had to hear about her. But then, she's brought in a lot of fans, and I agree with the thoughts of we should all be teaching our daughters to look up to this lady because, I mean, she was a kid when she started.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's a brilliant businesswoman.
But she had an idea and had a drive and had supportive parents, and imagine what you could do if you push your kids to live out their dreams.
Right, Lisa? Thank you. She said when Paul Rudd comes to the games, because those of you who don't know, is he from Kansas City?
He is, and so is Eric Stone Street. And Eric Stone Street has a suite right next to a coworker of mine where their tickets used to be. And I guess he's there like almost every game, and just as nice as can be, and friendly, and interacts with the fans. And
for those of you who don't know him, that's Cam from Modern Family. If you ever watched Modern Family,
I've never seen him on any of the Chiefs broadcasts.
No, wonder why.
Imagine that. Because he doesn't have the stardom
that Taylor does.
Taylor does.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it was a heck of a game. I tell you, I was excited at the very beginning when the 49ers fumbled and we recovered. And I was like, oh yeah, all right, that set the tone. We've got it. We're doing this. And then we started playing like crap. And I'm like, oh, okay. And by the time it got to that last drive of the Chiefs, after the 49ers made their field goal, and I thought, we have got to make it all the way down to our end zone and in minutes. And what?
Oh, it's cute.
What?
Well, because we scored a touchdown in 13 seconds last year.
I know. I'm just saying it was nervous.
Yeah.
Oh, like you didn't, whatever.
Never.
I saw your face during those times. I heard the words coming out of your mouth during those times. But yeah, it was just like, oh my gosh, are we going to get all, like, because their defense was good. They held us really well, and I was like, I don't know if it's going to happen. And then I thought, okay, maybe we can at least get down far enough to make a field goal and tie it up again and go into double overtime. So that was my hope. And then you need me to do it. It's this. It's Command C.
All right, thank you. I just need you to configure your mouse like a normal human being.
It works for me. It's my mouse. Anyway, yeah. So then we pulled it off, and my heart was racing. If you start from the bottom up,
I was trying that, and then it didn't work because I couldn't right click. So I'm trying to go again, and now it keeps. Yeah, please.
Anyway, so
we have a lot tonight. We've got. See, you just lost it. We've got.
Well, you may have to do it in two.
No, got a giveaway. That's what we're trying to get. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the wheel of names, the wheel of wonder up. We have 104 entries, and Dummy set it up on his computer, knowing that they don't talk. So I'm trying to get everything transferred over to her computer so I can show it on the screen because I don't want to have to hold the computer because this is a lot of names on this one. Anyway, what else we got?
Where you want them over here?
Yeah, so you have to just highlight all that. All right, now paste it in there.
And it didn't work.
Nope. Because it's just right-click mouse.
Wait.
All right. Hey, how are we doing?
It might be working actually, so give it a second. I don't know. It's doing something wonky.
All right. Well, let's forget about it.
I don't know.
I'm
so sorry.
Squash it for today.
Anyway, so yeah, Chiefs won. It was great. Oh, Melanie says, yeah, we could do the bingo balls.
I have 104 people.
Yeah, we're working on that.
We'll have to do it afterwards. I can't.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, so we are going to postpone the giveaway.
We're gonna have to.
I'm so sorry. We're getting technical difficulties all around. So we're gonna do the Valentine giveaway next week. I'm sorry.
No, I'll do it tonight. I'll just do it after we get off the air.
Oh, okay.
I can go on a different live for my computer, and then
I got you. Okay, never mind.
It'll all work.
We'll do it differently. So we will do it. We just won't be able to do it on Talk Tuesday. We'll do it after. Okay, that works. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh yeah, Louise, I agree. The 49ers missing that extra point. That was. And I had just right before that, we were sitting there, and of course we're all like anxious and watching, and I was like, man, how cool would it be if he missed this one right now? And right after I said it, they snapped the ball and it got blocked, and I was like, no way, because as I was saying it, was not expecting that to happen at all. But anyway, let's see. I was trying to see. Okay, I think we're caught up. I think. Okay. So, take it back.
Oh, I'm just going to go over here to the captions. So we already talked about that. We talked about the contest.
Yeah, sorry. We will
So
do it though.
the monthly contest, we've talked about it. We're gonna have a big Anna's Angels page contest every once a month, and something about the month. We'll figure it out. Maybe
And
obviously.
in the group or the page?
Anna's Angels group,
Okay.
which they
You
have.
said Anna's Angels page, so that's why I got confused.
What's the difference?
There is no Anna's Angels page. There's my
So
romance page.
you know what I was talking
But
about.
there's
when I
my
said-
there's my
Right, but you
romance
knew what I
page.
was
So
saying. So I said Anna's Angels. Yeah. Okay. On the Anna's Angels Facebook group, whatever the fuck you call it,
sure.
we will have one contest every month.
I just want to make sure that people are.
I know it sounds really
clear.
confusing when I say Anna's Angels and you don't know where to go, but I apologize. So on the once a month was something about that, but we'll still have contests here and there just for Talk Tuesday. But the bigger contest, like the monthly contest, will be open to all Anna's Angels, but you have to be an Anna's Angel member. Got to, and you got to follow the contest rules.
Yep.
Those are big.
If you don't answer the question like it's supposed to, your entry won't count. And if you don't because I don't know. I guess if it's like a comment thing, we'll turn comments off at a certain point. I think you can do that, can't you? Because I don't want to.
When we're collecting names, we'll stop taking names so that nobody gets confused.
Yeah, because we don't want people going. Oh,
because I like to be prepared.
He likes to be. Doesn't mean we always are, but we like to be.
Yeah, I just like to have a mouse that works too. That would be helpful.
Well, thank you. All right. Well, anyway. So are you gonna? So you can't share Eve stuff then? Yeah. Right.
Well, I can
Or
share
you
some
share?
of it. I just can't share all of it because
Okay.
some of it's a gift.
Gotcha. So Eve sent us some amazing things. Again. Thank you, Eve. If you're on there still.
And the one thing that I asked you about, I can't show because it's a gift. So I asked about these though. She nailed it. Had exactly what I was thinking. If you the whole fuck around and find out, I just think it's funny. And then Faho. So those are going to be winding up in just random places.
Yep.
Like boxes or
not everyone.
Signing
We only have
tables,
so many,
just
but
random
you just
because
never
I
know.
only have so many. But I do know that she knows how to make more, and hopefully we can work out we had a little discussion today about it, but anyway. And then
These are so cool.
these weren't asked for,
No, she just did these on her own.
but she made these.
It's a keychain. So it has my logo on the front. But look at
Keychains.
this. Look at this on the back. I love it.
It says
reading
is worth
the
the risk.
risk. Wasn't that cool? I love it. So thank you very, very much, Eve.
And
Love
then
those.
she made Anna some like heads or tails coins because there's the heads and there's the tails.
That would be the other way around. I guess it depends on the mood and what.
The mood.
Well, I mean, like,
That's
why are
tails
you
for you?
giving it to somebody? Like, no, I was saying that should be the tails. This should be the head because it's my logo that's on top, right?
Well, that's actually, I mean, it's legit. It's a head.
Well, it's not a head. Well, it's
It's
part
a
of
skull,
a skull.
which is closer than that, and I get tail from you, so that's a head, and I get your tail, so that's heads and tail. I mean, is that not right? Please chime in if I'm wrong,
Oh,
but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one.
all right. Oh, some more book. Yeah. So Eve, thank you very, very much. Those were so cool. I'm really excited about those.
And she also said, I'll take some pictures, so after I know it's been received, I'll post the pictures. It completely knocked it out of the park.
Very cool.
It was
Very cool gift for somebody. So
She asked a few questions. I gave her a few answers, and yeah,
That was it?
little, yeah, that was pretty cool.
they're so neat. Hang on. Sorry.
Go
I
back
want to
to-
make sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're too funny, she said. Careful, I'll tell him the whole story about our argument, but
Oh, hey, Jenny.
I guess it wasn't an argument, but
Let's see. Ashley says, "Of course, I'm in the doghouse with Mr. P."
well,
Only because you like Walker and he doesn't.
people get on the contest and they make stupid little comments about Walker's my favorite. Well, is it Walker? No, I'm kidding. I'm glad you all like it. It was a great book. It was.
I had so much fun writing him.
That guy just
I had so much fun writing him.
just did not.
Uh,
Great book though, and I agree. And it was funny because in those comments, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find a picture because I want to make sure somebody pops in. I have a picture ready. It's funny though because down in the comments of that contest, I was watching people say, they're people and whatever. Well, then somebody posted and said, "I'm new to the group and I haven't read any of the books yet. Where would be a great place to start?" And Anna's always said, Book one, Taking a Risk, Part 1. And I always tell people to go to Graceland, Rescuing Graceland, because that was the first book that I ever listened to, and I loved it. I mean, I absolutely loved it. Like, I listened to it, I know, but I really got into it. I could see it, I could feel it. It was good. And so that's where I always tell people. So when we're at signings and stuff, and they'll say, where should I always grab for Graceland? She's right about there on the rack where she was. She's probably right about here now. That's all right too. But then she always says, go to book 1. Well, I saw the comment and I said, Anna says, go to book 1. And then I said, but if you look at all the comments on here, I saw Jake. I feel like I was at the damn State Farm Festival. Jake. So yeah, there you go. Congratulations on Jake.
Thanks.
Better than Walker. Ash.
I loved Walker. He was a lot of fun. So much fun. And him and Gabe together, especially like at the end even of that one. That was fun. Anyway,
okay, now I'm ready in case I see him.
Oh, Melanie says Grayson in his hair. Grayson. Sandy says, listen. Well, I love how she starts it with listen.
Sandy,
listen.
The contest isn't over yet. I have the power of delete.
No, you do not.
This hat's too hot.
Ruth.
Sorry, Chief.
Contest. It was posted in Anna's Angels, so in the reader group. It was a Valentine's contest that's posted in there that you can win. I think there's a like a pink and silver throw blanket, a pair of fuzzy socks, a mug, and then I think four signed copies, signed paperbacks of mine. And I
didn't mean to click on that.
Yay,
but
good. We'll be in touch. Yeah. So anyway, Ruth, so that there's a post in there that Abby made a few days ago with the contest on it, and then the only thing you had to do was to enter was to list your favorite character or book boyfriend of mine that I've written. So that was it.
In honor of Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Your book boyfriend.
Yeah.
So next month we'll say, which one would you like to go drinking with for St. Patty's Day?
Oh, that's a good one. I already know who I would pick, I think. So I don't think it's going to let you do it.
I really just despise this thing.
Command C. Well, sometimes it might just be that because you're going from that type of program to something with this, this might just not be letting it.
Command what?
V. Oh, there it goes.
It'll work. It's just.
Well, I did.
But I don't have a right click though, so it's.
He's gonna be cussing this mouse like.
Well, if you don't know Apple mouses, you can set them up to give all these little gestures, and they slide, and they whatever. They're cute. And I like mine, but I have mine set up where it's got the right click and the left click, like normal mouse, mice. And somebody's got theirs set up.
There you go. It copied the whole thing.
Completely different. Command.
Yep. C.
And so it's not being very user friendly. And I really want to get this contest on here for you, even though my pretty
Command V.
My pretty little setup that I had isn't going to be able to be pretty now, but that's okay.
So
we've got everybody on there now. We can do the contest.
To be fair, I don't
I
know that
wrote-
I ever did anything with my mouse. I think that's just the way that it came, and I just learned how to use it. that
You
way.
can set this little bad boy up to where you run your finger on it and it purrs, and you run your finger like that, and it goes. How do you think I've learned so much? It's from practicing with the mouse.
Oh, Sandy said she named one of her kittens Grayson. I love it.
Better than Walker.
Yay. Oh, stop it.
I gotta start drinking. I'm sorry.
Start drinking your Coke.
Oh, good Lord. Abby's on YouTube. now.
Abby. She was gonna be on here, so we do need to get to that. My gosh, we've been on here for 30 minutes already. She was gonna be on here live with us she was going to actually ask us the questions that everybody sent in. And thank you to those of you who sent in questions. And if you didn't, or you didn't think about it, or no comment, or you forgot, whatever, you can always ask us questions in the comments in here live. But if you weren't on here last week, what?
I was gonna do the wheel, but now since she's asking for it,
Stop it.
because wheel, W, Walker, whatever. That's my office. The Office. Weekdays at 7 on Thursday nights, or on TBS or whatever. I don't know. Shut up.
I
Probably
don't
just
know.
Violated some
You
sort of
sounded
Mr. B
like-
rubs it and makes it purr.
Yeah.
I do. I don't call mine a mouse though. I call mine a kitty.
Poor Abby. Stop it. Anyway, yeah, so we got some questions for the Q&A. Would you quit molesting my
I was gonna say,
mouse?
can you imagine if you like got designs to put on instead of just that white, you could have like
Oh
the
my God.
cat or like you do
Uh-huh.
your mouse pad thing.
Mhm, that's what you were thinking. Anyway, Abby said she's glad she enjoyed now. So yeah, so she was gonna be on live. She's feeling fine, but she started having like a sore throat and all that stuff a few days ago. And she said she feels better today, but she was having, every time she was trying to talk, she would get a tickle in her throat and start into a coughing fit. And so she didn't want to be on the live and be in the middle of a question and start coughing and hacking. So that's why she's not on there. But
Lynn, I'm sorry. That's
I like to hear it, but I had a hard time. I'm sorry. Gosh darn it. Yeah, and it was even spelled the same and everything. Gosh.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Gina says, hey, my maiden name was Walker.
But you were smart and you married out, so it's okay. No, I'm kidding. It's a good book. Don't get me wrong. It is a good book. I just, as a guy, the story, the thought of that really happening, just
His problem was the guy, Walker, being the way he was in the beginning, and then the guy's like accepting him after.
it wasn't like
the
he was just a
fact.
douchebag. He like kidnapped their women and tortured their women.
He didn't torture
But
them.
he led them to it. So,
But he like with
no.
whatever.
Mm-mm. There's no. Well, but no.
No, because with Kat, he like protected her and kept her safe and stuff while she was there, or tried to.
How did she get there? So
Well,
she wouldn't
I
have
know.
been. She wouldn't have needed to be kept safe had she not been taken.
Yeah, but see, that's exactly what it is. That Sandy, he's an anti-hero.
I don't get to go steal a car and take really good care of it and go, oh, I mean, I drove it really nice and I kept it full of
I mean, you
fluids."
could.
And then they just go, oh, you know what? That's cool. I'm glad you took my car.
This is why it's called fiction. Anyway, oh no, even there's no spoiler. Well, I mean, I guess if you haven't read Bravo Team, there's spoilers, but those stories have been out for a bit. But anyway, so yes, let's do. Okay, so hang on. So we talked about the Chiefs. Yay, go Chiefs. We talked about Eve's gifts. Before we do the question and answer, though, we also have, and I haven't seen her on here
this is
tonight.
so much tonight.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. We have a lot tonight. That's why I put it on the post. We have a lot to cover tonight. We're doing a horrible job at covering it because technology. If only we had an assistant here to run things.
Anyway,
This is cool.
Miss Lainey was super, super nice. But for those of you who don't know, Lainey is one of us, and she's an American. Her husband is Korean. They live in South Korea, and they sent us snacks from South Korea to enjoy. So,
And she asked that we try some of them on air.
She said she tried to pick like the fun things, but apparently they do some really like off the wall flavors in American food over there. Like she said they had like caramel Pringles, and I thought she said something about like mayo Pringles or something. And like McDonald's had shrimp burgers, which depending on how they're made may not actually be horrible, but like she was telling us all these off the wall things that the way that the flavors and things that they change, like American based food, but they tweak it to their culture and which is really cool, I thought. But
Ash is still trying to like
what she said,
tread back. Well, but he was undercover. Oh, but
see, thank you.
I'll change my answer next year. So
stop it.
This is why I don't like sarcastic people.
Oh my god, are you?
I don't know why you got to be sarcastic. Just
says the king of sarcasm, to the point where the kids and I now, like for years, he'll be trying to be serious about something, and we'll have to stop him. We're like, wait, are you being serious or are you like joking? Because it's hard to tell because he's always so sarcastic with everything. So, yeah, don't let him fool you for a minute.
Countries' food is better than ours because we allow a lot of crap in our food that other countries are smart enough to say no to.
Yeah. Agreed.
But, you know, as long as you push enough money in the right people's pockets, you can give more and more.
What?
And they'll just let you have all the crap, even though they know it's going to kill you. I mean, these red dyes, it's carcinogen. But we'll just keep giving it to kids.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at a comment. I love Sandy's because I said Lainey was one of us. And she's like, I feel like we should be chanting one of us. One of us.
Well, I was wondering what you meant by one of us. I was like,
well, I meant like us. She's a reader. She's like,
but is she on the page or is she in the group? Is what I need to know. It's
she's
so
everywhere.
Confusing.
Stop it. She's probably teaching actually, or maybe sleep. I don't.
Ash is talking about pot.
Thank you.
We don't talk about
Thank
this.
you, Ash. Show. Exactly. All right, let's get to the snacks.
All right. So in Taiwan, he sent her wasabi cake. Oh my god,
wasabi Kit Kats. Interesting.
That sounds
interesting.
delicious.
All right, so what do we got here? Wait, she sent me. Hang on, I'm going to pull up my messenger because she sent me the translation in case we needed. Oh, she's actually messaging right now. Oh, her messages aren't showing, but she is watching. So yay! Hi, Lainey. Sorry. Okay, so Lainey, if you're watching from the group. If you came in late, if you're watching from the group, that's why. If you're watching from Anna's Angels, if you go to either Anna Blakely Romance on Facebook, my page, and watch from there, or go to Anna Blakely Author on YouTube, you can watch from there, or you can comment. But I'm guessing that's probably why. Yeah, there's the URL. Yeah. She's watching from she says she's watching from my author page.
Yeah, so you can't.
The romance page, though, I thought was popping up.
But that's not your author page. Anna Blakely.
Oh, wait, the other. Okay.
And that's what tags into Anna's Angels. That's what gets shared. Anna's Angels.
Okay.
Which is the last time we had a problem. It was that same link, and there's no other way of doing it because you can't create it on. The software won't allow you to go live from a group, so you have to tag it to there and then just share the link over to the group.
Oh, so. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm scrolling back up here because she gave me.
It all comes back to Zuck.
That's true. All right. So I have the translations here. Oh, well, okay. Yeah. She said that a lot of it would be like pretty easy. So these are seasoned squid chips is what they're called. Apparently that's what I can't do this backwards. The name over here. I guess it's seasoned squid chips. Is that right? Okay. So they look kind of like maybe like goldfish, like our goldfish, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But I want
There's
to
the
see
ingredient. If you're calorie conscious, worry about your
Wait,
nutrition.
is it upside down? I don't even know how I would know, but I feel like it's upside down. I don't know, maybe not.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
That makes it better, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's try this sucker out.
It's a cool bottle.
Oh, do they? Oh, there's all kinds of different shapes, so it's not just like one shape. Like all of our goldfish are all in the same shape.
It's the whole fucking ocean. I feel bad about opening it. I want to leave it in the box.
I know.
Little
Oh,
box.
she said nutrition's on the other side, so I don't know what you were showing. Oh, okay, that
All
makes
right,
sense.
so there's your nutritional.
Yeah.
And I'm.
Hey, I could read the expiration date.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry, that was really loud, probably. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's why I set these up, just in case.
Could you cut a smaller hole?
Well, I didn't want like. Oh, those are okay. So there you go.
All right, so here's these.
They're like super lightweight. Too.
Light little
like
airy-
little cracker kind of a thing. Have a crack. Ooh. Okay, those are good. It's like a. Oh my gosh, what does that remind me of? Almost like a corn chip.
Almost like honeycombs.
Honeycomb?
I think it tastes like honeycomb.
I feel like it's a cross between honeycomb.
That one didn't. That one had a little more.
And because it's like they're almost like savory, but they're also sweet.
They're delicious.
They are very delicious. They're very light and delicious, and I could keep eating them. But
Lainey, so obviously I can't read the nutritional. Are they roughly? I mean, they healthy or are they not? I mean, like they're so light and just.
they're very light and airy. Oh, and you got a little game on the back.
It's not bingo balls.
It's not bingo balls. Sorry. It's not tiny balls.
Ooh.
What?
Lainey, I don't know if you're. We just opened the box, so we haven't even had a peek.
Oh, is that? Wait, I don't know what that would be.
It says yogurt flavor.
Oh, yogurt. Oh, yogurt jelly drink. Can we maybe like get
High
that one?
sodium, but otherwise not too bad. Lower sugar than most. Koreans low sugar.
We may have to. Should we?
Huh. No, I did not
Put
like
that-
a buggy nugget. It was let me bring that up. Wasn't like the nuggets, but it was just that flavor. It's just very light.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if this should have been. Like, is this something we should put in the fridge first, or is it like a Capri Sun kind of a thing where it doesn't matter if it's cold or hot or
Lanny, I will
just
forgive
let me
your.
know.
I'll forgive your correction this time. She said high sodium, and then she.
Oh.
So, you know, the teacher in there was like, "Oh, get a red pen out."
Oh my gosh, I feel that way when I get notes back from my editor or a proofer, and like, I mean, I get mistakes are going to be made, and it's like whatever. But when I see that I've used, like, if I've accidentally been typing super fast and it's the wrong to or the wrong there, I'm like, or your.
You were worried about the squid chips.
I know I was because I did like the way it sounded. It
Let's
was
pop
like,
that puppy open. Take a
Do it.
swig. Oh, you're taking a swig too.
Well, you do it first. I'm weird with liquid stuff.
You want me to squirt it in your mouth?
I'd prefer you didn't.
I know. Lainey,
Ashley says tiny balls. Wait, that's a different group. Or is it? You just never know.
Lainey. Okay.
But is it yogurt? Is that what this is? Like, I know it says yogurt flavor. Oh, she says do it. Okay.
There's like, is that like, what's the little balls that?
There's little balls again.
No, the Emma's drinks.
Oh, boba?
Yeah, is that what that is? Like boba in there?
Well, if you'd feel it if there were like, maybe it's like a
There's something solid in
Oh,
there.
she said tapioca. Well,
Okay.
that's what boba is. Like that's
Okay,
what
so
it's made from.
Let me do this.
It's made from
Because
tapioca.
the fluid I got was good. I wonder if I can.
Okay, bubble tea similar. Okay.
All right. All right, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not a world traveler.
You gotta suck it. I can't even say that with the circles.
It's very good.
All right.
What flavor is
Take a
that?
sip.
Like,
It just says yogurt flavor. Is it thick? Like yogurt? What are you doing? Oh, that's gross.
I snotted in it.
Like what is a like
Just
what's
taste
the
it. No,
consistency of
no,
it?
just taste it.
Oh, that's so weird.
It's it's a jelly, but it's
I know.
I mean like that filling, but it's kind of stuck in there, so you have to like watch.
Oh shit.
You're gonna.
Okay.
That's what usually happens. You play around with it too long, and it just squirts on your hand.
Explodes.
Buy her books and buy her books. Hell, she writes the books.
Not
She
those kinds of
literally-
books. Well, I mean, I guess part of it. All right.
I told you it's good.
It's like oh my gosh, it reminds me of something, but I can't think of it.
It'd be really good with some vodka. I'm kidding.
Are you?
Yeah, I know.
No, that's really good. That is
I
good.
don't do vodka.
I'm trying to think. I can't place maybe almost like a butterscotchish, vanilla-ish. I don't know. It's really good though. So thank you.
You want the banana puffs?
Those are like onion.
Onions?
Yeah, like there's onion ring chips, pizza. Oh, banana chips. Yeah, those are. Oh, they actually say it on there. Honey butter almonds. I do like almonds. And then there's pizza chips or something in there, I think she said. So okay, so we're trying the almonds.
Yeah, let's try the almonds.
All right.
And then
I love almonds, so I don't think this will be an issue.
Jason
But,
on?
oh, here you are. Let's try this.
Oh, geez.
What? Oh my god, those are really good.
Getting me hot. Mister.
Oh, I could eat these like as a snack every day. Oh my god, those are so good. So they're honey butter almonds. Okay, Lainey, those are
Randy, I love your nuts.
top of my list. Those are delicious.
Oh, if you didn't see them, I'm sorry. And
Those are okay. I need one more, and then I gotta put it up because I'm gonna get full before I can try the other stuff.
open another one?
Yeah,
All right.
let's knock them out.
All right, do them all. Okay.
Then we can let the kids try them.
Pizza.
Pizza chips. They look like little waffles. Okay, so she says on the onions, there's less seasoning.
Oh, here, what?
All right, well, these are the pizza chips.
Pizza chips. Donna,
What?
what are they?
Oh,
If that's what you're talking about, or the almonds.
so these are honey butter almonds, and they are freaking amazing. They're just almonds, but they're honey butter flavor. So good. These are pizza chips. They smell like pizza. Oh, they're like a, what am I, like a, is that like a little rice cake almost kind of? Those are good too. I like
Just
those.
trying to.
Let y'all experience it. I like
Those
those.
are
It's
good.
very light,
Very light
Very
pizza
light.
flavor, but very good.
not overpowering.
And
And
if
I
you're,
like
in case
that.
you're wondering about your
About the nutrition.
nutrition, it's got 5 of that and 560 of that and a little bit more of that. Let me cleanse the palate.
Lady says all about the crunch. I know. I need. No, well, I can take a tiny little sip.
All right.
I'm gonna get full.
What is this?
Oh wait,
Looks like
those are
It's like Mo from the.
chocolate and
or-
bread mushrooms.
Looks like Mo from.
It reminds me
Three
of like a
Stooges.
box of Play-Doh.
I feel like
the
I
look
should
of it.
go out on a trip after I eat one of these. Like, I got these in
What
Colorado.
kind of shrooms?
All right. So what are these?
They're chocolate and bread mushrooms.
Chocolate and bread mushrooms. You can translate the nutrition. It's pretty similar. I never look at the American nutritional info.
You want scissors?
I go by the. Does it taste good? Then eat it.
A seasoned Play-Doh, right, Sandy?
Because
That's what it
as
looks
soon
like.
as I eat healthy, I'll get hit by a bus. So might as well.
Oh, Lainey said these are. I'm sorry, her son's favorite. He chose them for us.
Well, they better be good. Okay. They look cool.
Oh, they're like.
Like an
See,
extra
I
little
wasn't sure
chocolate-
when you said bread, but it's like a hard, almost like a feels
Yeah.
like a breadstick you'd get
Like
like a for a salad or something. You know,
Gordetto's little
Yeah,
breadstick.
with the chocolate. Okay, I can see why your son likes them.
Your son's got great taste.
Mm.
Smooth work.
Those are good. Very good.
Yeah.
It's
That's all we got tonight. Talk to you tomorrow.
Don't listen.
Good night.
Don't listen to him.
Those are really.
I still keep wanting to go back to the almonds.
She likes the nuts. I like the little mushrooms. Okay, one more.
I don't know what I said about you, but
Well, the chocolate is like.
hmm
This is good.
again, it's light. Like nothing is over. Like you know how sometimes you get a chip, which I'm sure it could probably happen with these too, but like you know how sometimes you get like a Doritos chip and it's just like
Oh, it opens up
baked
the side.
in seasoning. Like all of this stuff, it's just been kind of just that light. What'd you do?
I violated the box. The box was supposed to open like this.
Oh, that's fun.
I violated it. I'm sorry.
Way to go. Well, you already violated my mouse earlier, so
Your mouth. What?
my mouse. Mouse.
All right. Here's the
Last
Funyuns.
one.
Nope.
Is this it? Oh no, we saw the banana chips. I
Yeah.
forgot about those.
The banana.
Or banana puffs or whatever. So these are kind of like Funyuns. Melanie, I do. Mr. B like the one he had to suck and analyze the mess. Or wait, are you gonna? You ready? Let's try. You okay? I see what you say about the seasoning being lighter. They're not. It's almost denser, more dense. I'm always bad with that.
It's
That a regular Funyun.
Yep.
And the seasoning is lighter, but they're good. There's the crunch.
they're like
Like Funyuns are like super airy,
yeah, these are a little
and these are
heavier.
yeah, but they're good.
They're good. They're very good.
Thank you.
Laney, if you guys ever have a cookout or a campfire or any kind of fire, you can do it on gas stove.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Have you ever roasted these like you would a marshmallow and just put them over the fire and heat them up a little bit? We do them with Funyuns. Sorry. We do them with Funyuns and they're you just ring them on there and hold them, but just let them heat up with that fire and then
Don't they kind of like almost caramelize as they get hot?
yeah, the sugars heat up inside of them.
So. I like them. There's
like
not anything yet that I've tried that I didn't like and that I wouldn't eat again.
Till now.
Until now. I don't know. I'm kind of weird with fake banana flavors, so we'll see. Although I do really like banana popsicles. I love bananas, by the way, but I've never had banana puffs or chips. Okay, so they look and feel like a cheese puff. Ready? Not my favorite. I love you, Lainey. I'm gonna have to pass on those. You can have it if you want.
No problem. Those are good. They're sweet. It's sweet, and it has, but you get that crunch and that sweet. It's really light. This would be good dipping in yogurt.
Or just drink your yogurt drink while you're eating them.
You know, I could see like getting a little dish of yogurt and just a Greek yogurt.
I can maybe see that. Not my favorite, but
Put those over there.
not horrible. And
Kids probably won't see those.
everything was great though. Thank you, Lainey, so much. That was so much fun. I've never eaten food like that from Korea, so that was fun.
You've never eaten anything from Korea.
Well, no, not really. I mean, I guess we've had like American Korean, but never true.
Yeah, never had anything.
So thank you. That was
That's
fun.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Melanie says, now I'm hungry. I was getting ready to say, now I'm full.
Put the banana chips and
Now,
chocolate
see,
sauce.
I could see maybe
Yeah.
doing that. I could probably get behind that with them. But I have a feeling I won't have to because I think that somebody else is probably going to get them eaten up way faster than that. So,
Lynn, yeah. So if you have any questions, I mean, obviously you're already talking to me, but I'm just going to pump her up a little more. So she has sent us several things over the last year. But I also seen some things that she's made for other authors. We first met Eve last year at Flirty. So it's been right about a year since we met. And she was bringing in some gifts for some other authors then. And I knew right away because of the gift itself and just the work that she does. I love woodworking stuff. But the gift that it was that she was given to these other authors, I knew, I was like, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll become friends. But she sent us several things, and they all are yeah. So if you have anything, you know, if you're like me and you get something up here, but you don't know how to make it to here, she's a good in between for you. So
yep.
And I'll pimp her out to anybody I can because she's really done us good and sent us some really cool things. And I kind of told her what my idea was for a couple things, and this other one I can't wait to share it with y'all because it was phenomenal and
very cool.
I'm sure that yeah, it'll be great. So
we should get to some questions and answers.
We should, because we have this Q&A. And so Anna, how difficult?
Oh yeah, we're just jumping right in. Okay.
How difficult is it to take an idea from your thoughts and structure it into a workable plan? This comes from Melanie Fraley.
Well, Melanie, honestly, it just depends. Some books have been almost effortless in just the coming up with the plot and the characters and the motive behind, you know, who the bad guy's going to be and the motive behind them, you know, why they're after the girl and all that. And how it's all going to end. I mean, there have truly been books that, you know, took me about 2 weeks to write. And then there have been books that have taken me 2-3 months to write. So it honestly, it just depends. It depends on a lot of stuff. You know, the voice is talking to me. Sometimes I get wrapped up in my own head. I do that a lot, which I'm trying to work on that. You know, just other outside influences, just life, you know, things with kids and him, like, you know, when he was going through his health stuff, you know, that was hard because my concentration was split. So when anything like that comes up, you know, it just really depends. In a perfect scenario where it's like, okay, today is the first Monday after I got done with that book, I'm starting a new book, and life is nice and I don't have a lot of interruptions and I have a lot of good quality time and the voices are working for me, I could knock out a book in 2-3 weeks. That just doesn't happen that often, unfortunately. Even if the wheels are spinning, stuff, you know, it's life, things take you away, but yeah, if everything, all the pieces kind of fall into place, then um I'd say a good 3 weeks I could go from, start to the end of the first draft. So I know that's not a very good answer probably, but it just depends.
Um, are you going to do a book for the payload launch at Space Coast? Sandy Kelly wants to know.
The payload launch. I gotta remember which one that
Is
is.
that the one that there's only so many people that got to do it, and that you release a book, and they have the first
Sandy,
option?
and you guys will have to forgive me. There's a lot. I'm like so overwhelmed with Space Coast. Like I'm actually very nervous to go because there's so much with that signing. And I've never been, and so I'm already starting to freak out a little bit with it, but I'm trying to keep everything straight. There's a lot of different little things that authors can sign up for. I am a sponsor, a Paragon sponsor, so I know that there are certain things that were included with that. I don't know um if that's the one that you're talking about is what he's talking about, where um basically I have a book that I could have it up for pre-order, but I can't release it yet until after the signing. But there's authors who can bring, basically I have the book done, finished, edited, printed out, paperbacks are there. But okay, so that's what, okay, sorry. She just commented that's what she's talking about. So basically what it is, at Space Coast, they have just a certain number of authors. It's a very small, intimate group of authors who we are allowed to basically bring a brand new, never before released book to the signing. And I think, isn't it the night before the signing? I think.
I think
Those who have, I don't know if you guys have to get special tickets to go to that, I think. But you can come into this room where there'll be just us few authors with our brand new books that no one else has been able to see yet. We couldn't even, I don't think that we're even allowed to do arcs with them. I don't think. But we would have them there and you could buy them in paperback before they're actually even released. So it's a pretty cool thing. And so I am signed up to do that. So yeah, I'm anxious for that one. That'll be fun.
What's your biggest fear of being a writer? And that comes from Chris Browning.
My biggest fear, putting out a book that everybody hates. That one. Like for oh yay, Suzanne, thank you. Sorry, I just saw Suzanne got VIP tickets, so yay. Yeah, that has to be by far my biggest fear is just having a book that everybody's just like, yeah, this sucked, what happened, I don't know, failing, I guess. So what are you doing?
Well, for some reason I can move your mouse from over here,
Oh,
but it won't let me
but you
merge
can't.
the
Yeah, I don't know
screens.
how to do that. I don't know.
Oh, this technology. Okay, so Chris was also asking,
Sorry.
if you weren't a writer, what would your other dream job be? And then Heather Hartman also asked that same question.
Ooh, I don't know.
Teacher?
No. Although at one time that was my dream job and I did get to do it, and I'm very thankful that I got to do it. I met a lot of great people and all that, but no. I don't know.
Well, it sounded like that was your dream job.
Writing? I mean, this is like
teaching,
my dream job. Oh no.
But it was your dream job.
It was at one point.
She'd want to be an FBI profiler.
Ooh, that would be pretty cool.
Let me answer for her, because that's what she would want to do. She doesn't want to be out there arresting people and getting in fights and all that. She wants to be the person that's figuring out
the behind the scenes.
Figuring out who the person is and how it happened and why it happened.
Yeah, that's probably true.
She'd be horrible. I'm kidding.
I actually very briefly thought thought about changing my major first time around to psychology just for that reason, because psychology degree was one of the degrees that would qualify you to get into the FBI. So yeah, that's probably a good one. That's probably the good one.
All right, everybody at Space Coast, look for Sandy Kelly, everybody. Sandy Kelly. We'll announce her name.
And her location. Of course we'll say hi.
That's Sandy Kelly, everybody. Remember that.
You've got some questions on there,
so
too.
make sure you stop by the table there. Oops, sorry. Well, that's fine, too, because this would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop by. Stop by our table, yeah.
Yep.
And I don't see her on tonight. I hope
Louise,
she's
I'm
feeling all
excited
right.
to see you, too.
Ooh, she doesn't have the YouTube yet.
Who?
Bonnie's not on, but
it
may be because she's really on, but we just don't see her. But she sat at the table at Flirty last weekend.
Mm-hmm. She hung out with us
before last for most of the.
Yeah, it just happened to work out that we had a chair there. So
of course, she did say that the only reason she came to the signing was to see you.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you.
No, it's just
yeah, that was sweet. You got, if you keep scrolling, there's questions that are specific to you too that were sent in.
What's been your least favorite part of writing? Name unknown. My
least favorite part of writing, the deadlines, but I do that to myself. So like trying to learn, and I'm still, I mean, it's been 5 years. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm getting better. Not there yet, but I'm getting better at just trying to, like the time management of it all. I would say is probably, the balancing of, because when I first started, it was just, I just wanted to write a book.
Thank you.
Yay. I just wanted to write my stories, and naively had no idea all the other stuff on the other, as far as for the business part of it. I'm still learning every day. I'm learning different things. So, just but yeah, the lack of knowledge on the time that it truly takes to get certain things accomplished, is probably my least favorite. But that, and the fact that I don't read as much as I used to, like even close to what I used to read. I miss my reading, but I think a lot of that is because I am constantly staring at a screen all day, and I'm constantly staring at printed words. So then by the time I'm done, my eyes need a break. My brain needs a break. I have started listening to books in audio recently, like when I'm doing my makeup or taking Max out for a walk, or, whatever. Sometimes I'll have those in. And that's been interesting, but it's also been a challenge too, because my mind wanders. And so sometimes I'll be listening and have to rewind about a half a chapter because I've missed things, but yeah. So anyway.
She bought VIP tickets.
I know. I'm so excited. Yes.
Okay.
The little blonde that you
So I don't know if you've ever met her before. She's just as nice as can be, Elizabella. We met her last year at Flirty. It was her first signing ever.
Excuse me.
And it was cool because she's a school teacher. She had 2 little kids and her husband with her. Well, hers aren't little anymore, but it was cool.
It was neat. She's very sweet.
And then every time she releases one, I'm like, yay, because it's just that.
Well, we saw her in Florida too, didn't we?
Yeah. It's so similar though. It's just that that story behind it, and knowing the change that it makes for everybody, and
it's really fun.
Letting her do something that she enjoys doing, and
it's so much fun. And I know, I mean, for you too, but for me to be 5 years into it and then get to see people there with their very first book, having that same experience, and it's so fun, and it makes me, I get excited for them just because I remember how exciting that time was. And so
I looked at it. Well, I bought a book at the signing in Florida because Monique was sitting right next to us. I'm horrible with names, y'all. Her first signing, her first book, and it's got a girl on the cover. So I was like, I'm buying that book. I don't care, because I got to stare at half naked men all day. So I sat down next to her. I'm like, okay, so tell me about the book that I just bought because I don't. And she told me, I'm like, well, I don't like to read anyway. But it sounds very interesting.
It's got
But
some
it's fun seeing, and she sold out. Like
yeah.
she sold out. Her first signing and she sold out. So that's really cool. Um, yeah, really cool. I'm not asking that.
What?
Are there going to be more books in the TAC Ops series? Sandy Kelly wants to know.
Oh yes, there will. I promise. I know that's a very slow releasing series, and that was never my intent, never the plan. Um, again, that was poor planning on my part. One of those lesson learned kind of things along the way, like I was just talking about, trying to figure out all that. But yes, there will be more. I'm planning on doing Beckett's Desire later this year. So
What about Charlie Team? Sandy also wanted to know.
Charlie Team, as of right now anyway, is done. But I mean, you never know, I guess.
And then somebody, I'm going to blame this on Ash.
Why?
Just because I can. Will
Poor
we ever
Ashley.
see more of Adrian in the Risk Delta series?
I honestly hadn't thought about bringing him in, but that might.
Only if he gets blown up. All right, so then,
Because then Jenna wouldn't get her happily ever after.
did you ever believe you will get this far?
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. He always did. I still second guess everything, every story. I mean, that was. I swear, every story I start, it takes me like 2 weeks to actually get the first like 2-3 chapters in because I start writing and then I start thinking, oh, I don't know, and they may not like this one. Just like this one, I'm marked for vengeance. It starts a little differently, and so then I start panicking and thinking, this is going to be, and it goes back to that. What's my biggest fear? Failing, having a book out that everybody hates. So then that's constantly in the back of like, this is it. This is going to be the book. This is going to be the one, and yeah. So no, I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would get. And by this far, I mean, I'm still like a tiny little. I say I'm like a little amoeba in a big pond, and yeah, but I don't know. This has just been better than anything I ever would have expected. So and that's because of you guys. So thank you, and you,
And Sandy.
and the kids. Do what?
Because Sandy had.
Aw, well, thank you, Sandy. That's sweet. Actually said she's used to it. Janice, he is a believer. He, from day one, he never, like I remember learning just different successes that other authors had. And so many times over the last 5 years, I've said to him, like, can you even imagine? Like, can you ever see that happening to me or me making that much or me, whatever? And he still is like, yeah. Like, he doesn't even hesitate. If I'm just like, to me, I'm just like mind blown, but yeah. So
I had a plan when I married her. For us both. Let me make sure I got all yours done. Okay. So I wanted to make sure I gave you all the time.
Oh, we don't have to do that.
Oh, I know, but I know how you like to talk, so I wanted to make sure you had time to answer the question appropriately, not being rushed. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 to 15 years? Chris Browning wants to know.
Ooh, man, Chris, you got some good questions.
I can answer it for me. In the next 10 years, I see myself in 2034, and the next 15, 2039. But my honest answer.
Bye, Sandy. Sorry, I called you Kelly. Good night, Sandy. Thank you for joining us.
My honest answer is I don't know where I'll be in 10 or 15 years, but I hope God put me there. And if he did, then I know I'm okay. I mean, that's as honest as I can get. We can make plans for tomorrow, but none of us knowing for sure tomorrow is going to be here. So,
my thought, like, yeah, kind of piggybacking off of that,
no, you have to come with your own thought.
God willing, I'm still here and still able. I'll still be writing. I hope. I don't know.
What's your favorite food to cook?
Ooh, to cook, you answer that one out
Meat.
first.
I like to feed her my meat.
You're
I like to smoke.
smoked.
I like to cook things outside. I like to.
He makes the best pulled pork.
But when I'm doing that kind of stuff, I like to. Like, I don't think I've ever made the same anything twice. Like, because seasonings are all just. But that's my go-to.
Your favorite thing? I don't know what my favorite thing is. Probably Thanksgiving dinner. I like doing that. And I mean it's a lot and I'm exhausted.
She's really good at it.
But I enjoy doing that because that's like the one day I know my kids are all here, or our kids are all here, and when I don't have to rush, I love to cook. So having that day set aside, knowing that that's my plan for the day is to be in the kitchen. Like, I love that just because I love doing that for my family. So I don't know. I'd say Thanksgiving dinner is probably my favorite thing.
Ash, I didn't see it on mine. If you're talking about the cooking one, I didn't see it on mine. But there's just 3.
Oh, she sorry, Ash. She had put it in here and asked. I think it was her. She asked.
I'm sorry.
My question is, when are you gonna make your cookbook?
Oh,
I kind of forgot about that.
It's coming.
I don't think he's forgot about it. It's just
no, it's not forgotten. I promise. I'm just trying to get my AI working to make it. I'm kidding. For no, give me all that.
Oh God, don't do that.
No, but through some of that research, it's like, because I want to have pictures and it's different. It's not like like the book that she writes. So I got to figure out how to like get my pictures in there without making it look like something I did in grade school, and which maybe I'll sell it as a kid's cookbook and make all kinds of profits for the charity. But more on that. But so I have been, and I've been learning so many things that I can just buy this program and it'll do it for you. And I'm like, darn it, bastard. What do you like to do in your free time? Heather Hartman, she's got it around. Well, there's another. Oh, her next question. I'm sorry, it's not a question. I'm sorry. I just saw your name, but her next one is: if you are ever in Rhode Island, would be happy to show you both around.
I will take you up on that offer if we are ever in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island like that big? So like,
stop.
I would love to take us around the block. Kidding.
I want to go. I've never been.
I've never been to Rhode Island. I think it'd be fun.
It would be fun.
But what do you like to do in your free time? I like to go to Rhode Island.
You like to fish.
Oh, what do you like to do in your free time?
It was for both of us.
I know. I answered mine. I want to go to Rhode Island.
Oh, my free time? What's that?
True story.
Honestly, anymore, my free time, my favorite thing to do is to sit on the couch and just chill out and veg out and hang out with the family and watch TV, or just do something with the family, whether going to the movies, going out to eat, whatever, just kind of chilling, really.
Lana, I'm sorry you just got with us. We had the contest earlier. It was a must be present to win. We pulled your name
Stop
4
it.
times and you didn't.
Oh, Suzanne said, well, you need to go deep sea fishing.
I'm down with that. I don't care where we're at. We'll go. I didn't put a line in the water all year last year. Mm-mm. I have.
You will this year, though.
57 fishing poles in my garage, probably pretty close. 6 tackle boxes, and I didn't get a line wet.
Oh, Lynn said, hey, Lynn, she said to come to South Dakota to fish. Custom fishing rods, really? Walleye trips. Guided walleye trips. That'd be fun.
I've never caught a walleye. I didn't have the patience because I see the guys out there just.
You didn't even get them up at Minnesota?
No, I don't try. I'm doing it wrong. I know that. So all you walleye fishermen, just do this for a second, please, because I don't want to offend anybody. I found it to be the most boring and less. What's the word I'm looking for no interest? Like, it was just
mundane.
I found myself just peeling scabs because it was more fun, and I wasn't even cut. But I'm doing it wrong. I know I'm doing it wrong. that's just we don't fish for walleye around here, so we went up looking for the northerns, and I love the northerns. Oh, love catching northern. But we went to Leech Lake in Minnesota summer before last, 22.
Yeah, it's a couple
Two of my
years ago.
son, or my two of my sons, my two sons and a buddy and some buddies of mine. We went to Leech Lake though, and we got a mess of bass up there, like rock bass. That was fun.
Man. Oh, Suzanne says she sold 45 rods in her boat when her husband passed. That makes me sad. Only 14.
Only 14 left. That's what I love. That's what I love. So
Lynn
yes,
said the
Heather.
other end of the state is mostly trout. Have you ever been trout fishing?
Mhm.
I have not.
I wanna
I've
trout
fished a lot,
fish.
but I've trout fished.
Yeah, because the other end of the state, you get like if you go to was it Montana where the Missouri starts, it's just crystal clear trout fish.
Nice.
Somebody asked if we were going to be going to Kentucky anytime soon. There's not a name on that one.
We will be in Louisville in June.
Louisville.
We will be there in June
for Knockout Book Bash.
Knockout Book Bash with a bunch of amazing authors that I can't wait to see.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, we had we had so much fun in 2022. I cannot wait to do it.
It could possibly be because we shared a suite with Riley Edwards.
That's true. We got to be I felt like I was part of the cool group for the weekend.
I felt like I was in the Taylor Swift suite. That's what I felt. I felt like I was.
Oh, because
I was with Riley Edwards.
I know.
Like the Riley Edwards.
It was so much fun.
Some schmuck I met on the street, Riley Edwards. No.
Oh.
The. You have to say it with the.
The.
She's not on it.
I tell her all the time. I'm like, the Riley Edwards. She and I we were actually texting back and forth during the Chiefs game. I was yelling at the TV, and we were chatting back and forth about what things that like her husband was yelling at the TV and stuff. My husband was yelling at the TV and everything. And I remember at one point I was like, I'm just about ready to go to bed. I think it was like 7:30 or something, but I was like, all right, we're gonna lose because we just kept. It was like play after play. We weren't doing well, and I was like. And Riley's like, you still have plenty of time. It's, so she was like trying to keep me calm, I think. Jack's custom rods. We will have to look at those. I want to do one
I just
of
want to do this real
your
quick
questions.
so that I'm not forgetting it later. That way I've already got a thing open. Please tell us all of grandchildren. Please tell us all of our grandchildren and children. 4 kids, 2 grandkids.
We got Stephen and Abby and Josh and Emma. And then from Stephen, we have Harper and Mav. So
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Harper and Mav are our grandbabies.
How did you two meet?
I think we've told this story before on here.
Well, maybe she wasn't. Carrie Richards was asking.
Yeah, no. I just meant I think for some reason I feel like I've said this, but he was actually the Riley Edwards. Yes. We were he was roommates with 2 of my sorority sisters, and I was over at their house on Halloween 1997 after a fraternity mixer party thing that we'd gone to. And I was actually there because one of my sorority sisters, his roommate, was trying to set me up with one of his fraternity brothers. And that guy came over, and he was just kind of a douchebag. So I was just like, whatever.
Hey, Brett, if you're on here, hey, Brett. Thanks, buddy.
Sorry. Yeah, it was just like, and to top it all off, like 3 weeks before that, I had found out that my longtime boyfriend, like my high school sweetheart, whatever, had cheated on me. And so at this point I was like done with guys. Like I was done. That guy came over and I was like, nope, that's it. I'm done. And then he walked in, but it still wasn't.
And I wasn't even wearing gray sweatpants at the time.
He wasn't wearing gray sweatpants.
I wasn't wearing anything.
First thing out of his mouth to me was, who the hell are you? Swear to God, that's what
she
he
stayed
said.
the night. All right,
not that way.
She
though.
also said, "Who did the proposing?"
Oh, him. 100%.
That's
Totally,
a fun story.
totally surprised me too. I had no idea. Was not expecting it at all.
That's a fun story because her grandparents' anniversary was Halloween. We met on Halloween. My grandparents' anniversary was New Year's Eve. We got engaged on New Year's Eve. 2 years
In
after
2000.
99.
Or, well, 99. It was 99 when it turned to 2000. Yeah, sorry.
But everybody was in on it. We went to a New Year's Eve party. They were, because it was the millennium change, 99 to 2000. They had a theme party. So you dressed up in your favorite decade. Anna and I dressed up in the 20s. So I had a zoot suit. She had a little flapper dress.
That was so much fun.
Everybody there at this dinner, and it's a nice house in Columbia. There was
Is my brother's
7 couples,
friend.
probably ish,
Yeah.
6, 7 couples. Nothing big, but big enough. Everybody was in on it.
Except me. I
Except
had no
for her.
idea. No idea.
I'd had the ring for about 6 weeks at this point, and I carried it with me everywhere.
And I know that.
Oh yeah, and I would show people behind her back. Because when we went out to my grandma and grandpa's, we were sitting at the dinner table, and I leaned back like this in this chair, well, one of these chairs, because these were my grandma and grandpa's chairs, and I had the ring like this, and I flipped with one hand, I flipped the box open, and I showed my grandma, and I gave her that, because she was giving me the whole, well, you guys are living together, and I don't approve of that. And I showed her that ring behind her back, and I gave her the big eyes, and her eyes, and she
How did I miss that?
pulled her napkin up, and she went into the bathroom, and she said, I thought I was choking, and it's the only time I think I've ever heard my grandma cry or lie about anything.
I don't even remember. I had no idea.
I showed so many people that ring behind your back.
Wow.
But anyway, so then on this New Year's Eve dinner, they called me up to the front, and they're like, hey, since you're the newest person here, you got to give the toast.
And I'm thinking, oh, man, he's...
What a douche move.
You know? Well, I was just thinking, like, I knew there was going to be alcohol at this party, and it was my brother and his friends, a guy I knew back in high school and stuff, and I thought, by the time midnight comes around, I wasn't sure what kind of shape anybody was going to be in, and I was like, this is not going to go well, but whatever, okay.
She kept asking me, you want to drink? I'm like, I'm not going to drink because I don't want to say something stupid. I don't want to drink. I want to be able to focus on what I'm saying because I'm, you know. Well, no, I didn't want to drink. Not that we were
big drinkers anyway, but
I didn't want to drink because I wanted to propose. And so midnight comes around, call me up. And so as I'm getting up to the front of the room just to give this speech, the mouth here says, don't forget to mention your awesome girlfriend. And I said, I'll do that. I'll do that.
I was kidding. I was totally kidding.
So I get to going, and I didn't have anything like planned. It was just, and I said, oh, I want to thank, a couple, Doug and Jeanette, for having us tonight and all the people. And now they said, since I'm the newest one, I got to give the speech. And my girlfriend said, hey, don't forget to mention your awesome girlfriend. So, well, Anna, come on up here. And she's like, what? I said, get up here with me. And so she come walking up.
And then he just kept going, and he kept going on and on about me. And I'm just sitting there going, okay, this is like, I was kidding. Like, nobody cares about me. And
like, yeah, you want me to mention your awesome girlfriend? So let me mention her.
This speech is supposed to be about New Year's Eve, not me.
We've been through several things, and she's always been there. She's awesome. She treats my son as hers. She's
all the things he was saying.
What could you think, better? Blah, blah, blah. And so on this special night, let's do it right. And I reached in my pocket, and I had this zoot suit thing on. And I knelt down in front of her. I said, for the rest of my life, will you be my wife? And I gave her the ring. And she said, shut up.
I did. I go, shut up.
She hit me. She told me to shut up. And an hour later, she said yes.
There wasn't an hour later.
After she already
you
called
were still down. No, because I still remember because we had it on video and I watched it. No.
She called her parents. She'd call.
I didn't have to call my parents because Mark was already on the phone with my mom and dad.
It took her an hour to say yes.
My brother was already on the phone. It did not take me an hour.
What is your favorite flavor of Bucky's jerky?
I'm still talking. Hang on. I was in shock still, and I was like, "Shut up! No wait, like." Is this really happening kind of a thing? And then I was like, oh my gosh. And he put the ring on and we kissed and I hugged him and I was like, oh my gosh. And then as I'm still hugging him, so not an hour later, dramatic, he says, so is that a yes? And then I said, oh my gosh, yes. Like, I forgot to actually say yes, but it wasn't an hour later. Nice try there.
She still has a hard time saying yes. Anyway, what's your favorite flavor of
Wonder
Bucky's
why.
jerky?
I have not had any of it, so that's got to be
I
good.
like the Bohemian garlic. It's probably my favorite one. I
don't
like
know
the
if I
ghost
like-
pepper. It does definitely has a kick, but I like it. But my favorite, just to grab a piece and go and not worry about it, is the Bohemian garlic. I like it. It's good. I got some downstairs. Mr. B, what was your response to Anna quitting full time?
It was his idea.
I could have pushed her out of that frickin' school and that whole school system up there. And that not nice word that she worked for.
Yeah. So it was actually his idea. And when I wavered and said, no, I think I'm just going to try it one more year, he actually was upset with me for that because he knew how miserable I was. And
and that would have been going into the 99 or the
oh my God,
2020 school year.
So glad I got out what I did because y'all obviously, you know me in technology. So can you imagine trying to teach an entire classroom online? Those poor kids, it would have been awful. Awful.
If Anna had another job, what would you see her do? Well, yeah, I think she'd be an FBI profiler. I think she'd work some sort of investigations. She's got the mind. I mean, you give her some of the details and she puts them together. So, and if I never worked in the medical field, where do you think you would have?
I know what I'm thinking that you're going to say, but I don't know.
So there's two things. There's one that would have been realistic, and there's one that I just always thought would be fun. But I'd be an electrician.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Honest to goodness, I love the science of electricity. I love the math of electricity. I understand it for the most part. I mean, obviously there'd be more to learn as an electrician, but like when we built the house, I talked to our electricians because I finished the basement, but they proofed everything. So they told me go set a box where you want a box and go set a switch where you want a switch. And yeah, there we go. But they said, you go put these things where you want them, and we'll come down and tell you how much wire to pull, where to pull it, how many circuits you're going to need in the box, all that. So we're up to code and everything. Although we're out in the country, we didn't have to worry about code. But I wanted it to be safe. But then they kind of walked through. It always had, my grandpa was an electrician, and he worked for TWA after his Air Force time. And I don't know. I just always enjoy that stuff. Like even just stupid little things like wiring stuff into the car. I just always really enjoyed that. So that's where I'd be. If I could do anything, I would have a talk show.
Can you imagine?
Radio talk show. I have the face for radio. I was born for this. I don't have the cool voice like Mr. Black. If that man, that guy's voice. First time I met him. He
definitely has a radio voice.
That's what I did. That was last year in Florida. I said, please tell me that you're in radio. And he goes, no. And I'm like, shut up. How can you not be in? He's got a radio voice.
Yes.
And he has a face for radio. I'm sorry, Mr. Black.
Stop. Stop it.
I'm kidding. Love you.
Very handsome man, Mr. Black.
He is. He looks a lot better without a shirt than I do. But yeah, that's what I think it'd be fun to have a radio talk show. I mean, I've even kind of kicked around the idea of doing like a podcast type thing, just talking to people, because I know
he's much more comfortable. I mean, obviously, I'm sure that you guys can tell. Like, he's so much more comfortable doing this kind of stuff than I am. Like, I'm a nervous wreck every single time we start on here. And then when he was sick last week and I had to do it by myself, the whole time I'm like, this is so boring. Nobody cares what I'm saying. Like, I'm not as funny as he is. like we play off each other well, I think, but he could totally just pull it. He could do it by himself. No problem. Me, I'm like trying to figure out what I'm saying. So
what? Help me out with this one.
What? Oh, because Abby said must be nice when you were talking about proposing and everything.
Oh,
so
yeah,
she was asking, are you talking about the jerky or the ring? And she said the ring, but she said the money is being saved for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. We're getting our nation out of
debt.
Ruth,
thank you. Bad. Yes. See, Ashley.
There.
Yes. Or see, Abby. Listen. So I told her, I'm like, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. Just hold on.
Ashley, you're absolutely right. It's one of those things, and I don't talk about it a lot, and you don't see it a lot. But I mean, I do have a pretty good faith, and it'll happen when it's supposed to happen.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what my plan is, or her plan, or her plan. Or it just better fucking happen. I mean, it better happen. I mean,
it will.
no, he's a good kid. If he wasn't a good kid,
I love him to pieces.
I hate calling him a kid. If he wasn't a good man, I would probably have a little more issue with what's going on. But all we can hope for is that whoever our kids mate, connect with, whatever their mates is, what I'm trying to not say mate, but I mean, they're others in their life. We just hope that they treat them good. That's all we can ask for. And I get like my grandma and grandpa and her mom and dad. My mom didn't really care that we lived together. She liked you, so she didn't care. But
yeah, no, she didn't care at all. She loved
she
me.
was actually happy when. But it's like putting that ring on somebody. Then you treat them like shit. Well, then
what good's the ring?
Or you got this guy that treats her like a princess, and I never have to worry about where she's at or how whatever, because I know that he's gonna be okay with her, and so I can wait on a ring too. Plus, I get to wait longer before I have to give my speech. So
you only need to turn your Alpha Talk into a podcast.
He knows my number.
Is that it? Are we through
We are
the questions?
caught up, and we're out of questions, and we got one more thing to do. You don't want to do a wheel? Oh, wheelie. Let me see if I can share the screen. I want you to be able to see.
Oh, that's good, Lainey. I'm glad that you had that support. Because 6,000 miles away. That's quite the traveling.
Well, and there's some talk too, and these two do whatever they do, that they're probably going to be heading somewhere, and I actually hope they do, because there's a lot of reasons, but not 6,000 miles, but
not that far, but
a
few states away.
6-hour flight, or I don't remember how long the flight is to get out there, but it's not a quick 20-minute drive to come help
like
out.
They are now,
so yeah.
It's hard watching them. Janice said, "Will we doing a Q&A again?" She didn't see the.
Janice, yeah, absolutely. We'll do a
yeah.
Q&A again. We just haven't done one for a while, and Abby brought it up, and she's like, we haven't done one. It's been almost a year, because it was April will be a year since we did Talk Tuesday, and
we've done like 2, I think.
Well, this is the second one.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we'll do another one.
Yep, absolutely.
And if there's something you truly want to know, you can always ask us. Anytime.
Yep. It's Mickey Mouse.
My phone or my watch. Sorry. You can always ask us on here, or
oh, thanks, Janice.
You can send us a message privately, off time too.
Yeah.
We chat with a lot of people.
Yeah, we do. Him more than me usually, because I'm not always available, but definitely. So a lot of people want you guys to do another Alpha Talk.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that, and I wasn't really. I mean, it was like new to us both. We weren't sure where it was going to go, but it was fun. It's a good talk. I thought we fed off each other really well. Let me see if I can share the screen here. I want to get to this wheel, and we'll go get you all to bed. Hopefully I can. Why are you doing this to me?
I don't know.
Unable to share the screen. You should be able to share. Where's your here? Okay. It should share.
Allow to share screen.
Screen. No. Allow to share window. Small window. Nope, I didn't do it. All right, guys.
Well,
this is not looking. I've done this before, but it's not wanting to work. That's the window. All right. Well, God, I swear this
tonight. Oh, whoa! What? What just happened?
That's what happens when you eat too many of these damn things. I told you guys.
It was the mushrooms.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Jason at when you need him? Jason! speaking of which, I got a box from him. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I didn't realize he wanted me to do it on the air.
Oh.
And so I need to go.
So you're trying to share this screen.
Well, I'm trying
right?
to bring in another screen because you're supposed to be able to do it here. So you know what?
Jesus, what the fuck?
Hey, do you guys want a prize or not?
No, I mean,
I'm trying to figure out how to get. Stay on with me here.
oh, dang it, Janice. I'm sorry. You can go ahead and ask. You don't have to wait if you've got a question.
Oh yeah.
Ask away. We're here.
I'm
And
not scared.
he's obviously got to take a second here to do that. So tell me, bring it, Janice. What's your question? Because I missed it, apparently. Sorry.
We're just gonna do it this way.
Infinity, right, Ashley? Special mushrooms. Yeah. Oh, wait. Never mind. I think he's got it. Maybe.
All right. So why am I not?
I feel like I'm watching that. Has anybody in here ever watched Spaceballs? Anyone? Any Mel Brooks fans? Whoa. Okay. I feel like I'm watching that episode, that scene where.
And back to you.
What was his name? Dark Helmet. Kept like looking back at himself and watching the movie within a movie. I don't know. Oh, my original inspiration for Jake and Olivia. Honestly, I feel like such a cop out with this answer, but the truth is I don't know. Like I literally, the idea came to me. I had this scene of this dialogue going between these two people, and I started writing it down, and as soon as I started writing down, it was like the floodgates opened, and all of a sudden this idea came for the storyline between these two and the whole thing with her brother, and then all of the team, like that original team. And that's why I was saying earlier with the question about, you know, how difficult is it to take an idea from thoughts to structure. Like that first series of mine, like the team itself anyway, and the formation and all that, like it came to me, it was effortless. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it just kind of came to me. And so then the more I wrote, the more the other teammates' storylines started coming to my head too. So I got lucky with that one. And is it hard to keep characters and plots separated from book to book? Eve wants to know. Sometimes yes, and especially like the first week that I start writing a different story, like a new story. Like I just finished this one and now I'm on to this one. I will type out the heroine and the hero's names from the last story for like a week and have to sit there and delete and go back, and because it takes me a minute. Whoa. What was that?
I'm trying to make sure that when I go do this, you're able to hear it. So
Okay.
we're good. We're ready. We're going to do it though.
I think we're ready.
We're ready.
I don't know. Hopefully that helps. That answers your question. We've got music.
I hope you could hear that. So I did something a little extra for this one. So this is it. I'm sorry. I was scrolling through there. So if you commented on the question, God, if you guys come back next week, I'm going to be surprised. This is, I'm just going to put it out there. I would say join us next week for Talk Tuesday, but I don't think anybody's going to be there. Okay. So if you entered the contest through the question of your book crush, book boyfriend
in the Anna's Angels group, there was a post.
Close this, can I? Yeah, take me off there. Okay, here it is. I went through today. I put everybody. I just checked it before we went live, and nobody else had commented. So I got everybody that commented. Even got the person that commented twice. I caught you. Anyway, easy to do. I understand. So we're gonna spend it 3 times.
Said she'll still be here, and you even picked on her all night, and she's still coming back next week.
I know.
Thanks, you guys. Okay, go.
3 times.
3 times what?
3 times. So the first time gets a book, your choice. Second time gets 2 books, your choice. Third time gets the prize.
Okay.
You good with that?
That's okay. Why not?
It's the only time she ever lets me have her way. Or on my way.
Oh, yeah.
So. All right, so first
Such a
time. This is
pride
for
for me.
one book. One book of your choice. One book of your choice. All right, here we go. And I set up
This is fun.
It goes a little bit longer this time because you can get some time out of it.
Oh, we should have done Chiefs colors. You're having way too much fun with this. It's scrolling so slowly. Oh!
No, because this was everybody. So.
Okay. But you got it?
You got it?
You got it.
Okay, I'll get it. Dawn.
Make sure you write the last name. Make sure you can read it. There's a reason that the whole medical field bad handwriting thing is a cliche because it's very real.
All right.
All right, so this one's for two signed paperbacks, correct?
This is for 2 books, your choice. 2 books.
You're such a dork. Let's see.
No. Nope.
Why you say no for Nancy?
That wasn't.
She used to be our
right.
Julie Violet.
It's 2 books.
L-I-T-T. All right.
Come on, you angels. Represent. Here it is. This is the win. The big win. So was it 4 books? I think
4 signed books.
4 books.
It's books 3, 4, 5, and 6, I think.
3, 4, 5, and then
Or 3, 4, 5, and then the Valentine. That's what it is. Yeah, the Valentine novella, since it's for Valentine's Day.
We should probably throw
Coffee
one of those
mug.
in.
Yeah. We'll get, yeah.
Don, Julie, you'll get one of those too.
Coffee mug,
Not one of
fuzzy
those.
socks, blanket.
Not one of those.
I think that was it.
Yep.
In the big thing. So
It's about a $6,000 prize package
not
total.
even cool.
I mean, it's roughly.
It's not even a $600. It's not even $100.
Now you sound like one of those. It's not even 300. It's not even 200. You believe it's not even a. Okay. All right, here it is.
Well, actually, I guess it is over 100 if you go like
It's
value.
valued. It's valued
That's
at
true.
at least 1,000 pennies. All right, here we go. And come on, winner, chicken dinner.
That's such happy music.
And then the fanfare at the end. I love it.
It keeps going.
Penny, you are the winner. You, as Bozo would say, you are the grand prize winner.
Hey.
You never heard that, did you?
No.
You never watched Bozo?
No.
What the hell kind of childhood did you have?
One that didn't have terrifying
I need to
clowns.
call my mother-in-law.
Yeah. There we are.
They can't hear you when you say that. We were done with the contest, so we were just like, hell with it, shut it off.
Oh, that's glitchy.
It's not glitchy. It's because it's this.
Oh. Anyway. So congratulations to those who won.
See?
And we will still do. We might still do like.
No more prizes ever.
No, I just meant like I didn't know if we would still do like
No more ever.
exclusively like
No.
just for our Talk Tuesday peeps.
No, I'm done. Done with it. After tonight, nobody's gonna be back anyway.
Ice cream truck. That is what it reminds me of.
Well,
I
we
was
just-
trying to think of ice cream truck or a circus.
Just give all the prizes to Ash from now on. She's the only one coming back. Good night, Melanie.
Good night, Melanie.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
call it. It's been almost 2 hours. We had a lot to get through though.
neuter this show. So
Yeah. Thank you
Night,
again,
Lainey.
Lainey,
Thank you,
so
Lainey.
much for
I have some
the
snacks.
yummy snacks.
I saved these for me.
Okay, you can have those. I'm taking the almonds though. Thank you so much for the yummy snacks. That was awesome. Tell your family we said thank you, and tell your son great job picking out the mushrooms.
That's an odd.
The chocolate.
I know, but
mushroom
it's like
snack.
that's just an odd way of. Dude, let me go back to that trippy where it's all.
Yeah, the infinity.
That was very nice of you.
That was awesome. And Eve, thank you for the amazing wood coins and keychains and all that, and the gift that I can't wait to be able to share on here. Those were great.
Check her out. I'm telling you, it looks really good. It's our camera that's making it hard to see with the shine, but
it's all completely clear.
Reading is worth the risk.
And that was so clever. I love that. I can't believe I hadn't thought about that. Like I've said, worth the risk. Like love is worth the risk, but I like the way that you put that together. That was awesome. So anyways, don't forget Marked for Vengeance 2 weeks, and it's up for pre-order, and we've got pre-orders. If you're going to the signings like Space Coast, Riders on the River, or Knockout, we have pre-order form pinned. I think is it pinned in the group at the top?
Mm-hmm.
The pre-order form in Anna's Angels, it's pinned up there. If you are planning to go to any of those signings and you know right now that you are definitely going to want to get a book from me, I highly suggest you pre-order, just because I don't know how many books of each or copies of each thing I'm going to have with me, because we're traveling and, we're driving. We have to, limited space. So
especially if you're going to Knockout. If you're going to Knockout and you want a particular book, I beg you to pre-order, because we're driving from here to Space Coast, doing that signing that weekend, or Space Coast, and then driving to Louisville. We're going to make a stop in between, but we're driving to Louisville from there, so we're not going to have a chance to reload or anything. So if we don't have it when if you didn't pre-order and we don't have it, that's fine. We'll ship it to you, but it would make it a lot easier for everybody. For you, I mean, everybody wants to get the book right there too.
Yeah.
So please, can we pre-order new ones?
Janice. If you can, I believe that they're on there, or if they're not on there, they will be. If it's going to be a title that's coming out and will be released by then I believe so. I think that he's double checking. I think.
Now the pre-order list is up on the featured, but it has moved over a little bit because of other things. But some of it will free up tonight when we clean that up. I was just looking at titles here real fast to see, because I think when I made it, I put on there that if it's anything that's going to be released by then.
Yeah, because like Flirting with Danger is on there, and that doesn't come out to the end of April.
Marked for Vengeance is on there. John's on there. Yeah. So if it's due, and I put on there, I think I did. Yeah. I even put on it, like for John, I put hopefully available by mid-June for SCBL and KOBB. Yeah. So we'll definitely try to, have those ready. And if we don't have them ready and you pre-ordered it and we don't have it in time, we'll definitely get it sent to you. By all means. But yeah, anything I know what you're going to get at Riders on the River. I can tell you that right now, Ash. And I got just the book for you.
Do I want to know?
No, but don't buy the 5th book of the Bravo series.
Oh. Wink, wink.
Yeah, so if you want to know how to get a free book, you just become a thorn in my side. I'm kidding. I love you, Ash. I really do. I hope you understand that.
He's that typical. If he didn't like you, he wouldn't pick on you kind of guy.
I don't talk to you, so that's why I always told people. And people would say, "Well, I wish you didn't like me so
much." But now there's going to be all these other people.
I know.
Well, he didn't pick on me.
And
he
then
must not
I
like
can
me.
I can smell them out, and they're just fakers, and they're fakers, and they're fake. Like, okay. But yeah, so please, especially for Knockout, please pre-order if you're going to do that. Bravo series, book 5 is Walker.
That he hates, but Ashley loves. So.
I love the book. The book was good. She did it really well. She brought it all around. Really. I remember when I was listening to it and I came in the house, I'm like, please tell me. And she's like,
he's like, that's not going to work.
You can't do that. She's like, well, my readers love it.
I'm
and
like, well, too bad. I did it. And he was proven wrong.
Yeah, as long as you don't sit on my face, Lana. Just saying.
There's an inside joke to that, just so you know. She said on the book, Christian. Not
Don't
his
tell the jokes.
actual.
It takes.
Well, I know, but
Trying to
don't
build
wanna-
up my persona. All right, y'all.
okay.
I don't know why
We
you
love
stayed
you
around
guys
so
much.
long,
Thank you so much.
but you
for
did.
putting
We
up with
appreciate
this.
it. You ready to go put me to bed?
To bed? Yes, I'm tired. Let's go.
Oh. All right. Well, no research tonight.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for putting up with us and hanging with us and all the goodies and just loving my stories so much. That makes me so happy. So, anyway, I guess that's it. Until next Tuesday when we
That's what they were doing the other night when the Super Bowl. Anyway, oh yeah. Until next Tuesday when we
talk
Tuesday.
Love you guys so much. Thank
Jason, you still on here? Earth to Jason. Jason, you still on? Jason. Gosh dang it.
He just mentioned opening Jason's package that he sent to us or sent to him and
We always go back through
there
it.
he is.
Oh,
Yay!
good God.
Are you gonna you want me to go get it?
You want to grab it?
Where is it?
It's just right there. Hi, Janice. We always go through over messages,
Hi.
make sure we didn't miss any like messages and stuff. And I saw Jason's mark. And I was like, So Jason sent me a package. This package got rerouted right back to him. Like, not because of the wrong address.
We don't even know why.
We don't know what happened, but he was tracking it, and I looked at it. I'm like, dude, it says it was delivered to your mailbox. He's like, what? So it took a little while. That's why I want to try to cover up his address, but that's why he actually sent it for 0. Anyway, so we're going back over the messages, and I saw, I'm like, God dang it, I even brought it up. So he sent me this. I wasn't sure if he wanted me to do it on here or not, and now it's late anyway, but he said I would have sent him a selfie, so I don't know what this is.
You just never know with Jason. So, God, you tape that. What is this? I'm a little leery.
It's a hoodie of some sort or a shirt.
Oh, is it? No way. That's badass. Wow. Where did you find that?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm sorry.
Look at this, you guys. How cool is that?
It's got the Punisher, the flag, but then
Oh, I didn't even see that. 69.
So the funny part about that was we were just looking at Chiefs Super Bowl shirts, And I didn't
Lime.
really care for the designs at Dick's the other day. They like this one. They were just so like, really, that's what you guys came up with?
He didn't care for dicks.
I don't care for Dick's. I only went there because I found out Staples sells Staples. So, but so you can go on the Chiefs page and you can buy their merchandise, of course. Well, you can have T-shirts made that say Super Bowl and everything, but on the back you can put your own number and your own. And so I made one that said, well, hog nuts, because that's kind of
It's a joke. Inside joke, but
it's an old nickname joke thing. But I put hog nuts 69. So
you did.
I didn't order it because I was like, I'm not gonna wear it around town, but this one I'll wear.
That's really cool. I love that.
I was
It's like
trying-
that slick material.
Well, I
too.
was staring at it at first because I was trying to make out like what the design was.
That's
But you can
so
see.
awesome. Yeah, it's like the Punisher with the.
Weapons. There's
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's pretty badass.
that is very badass. I don't know if you guys can see that, but very cool.
Thanks, man.
Aw.
I know. That guy's always doing cool shit.
That is very neat. Very neat. Hey, thank you, Jason.
I'll bring you
I
something
mean, I know it's not mine, but
when we come out in April. Have I not told you about that? Yeah. Come out and see the cherry blossoms. So,
I gotta put these honey butter open some. I'm gonna eat the whole bag.
all right. I think for real though, Jason, I love you. You know I do. I love you. I do. Thank you again.
I love you too.
Not as much as I do.
Whatever.
All right, y'all. Thanks a
Oh,
lot.
Sharon said you need to wear that one next week.
I will. I'll wear it next week. Absolutely.
Bye, guys. Again, for real this time. Love you guys. Mwah.
Night.